When I get a phone call from somebody whose loved one had a fall in a nursing home, I go through a litany of questions to find out if this fall was just simply an accident or if it was the result of some type of negligence at the nursing home. Uh, First of all, I want to know, did they tell you how the fall occurred? Oftentimes, the nursing home can be very vague about the facts of the fall. I would be persistent and ask everybody I could about the circumstances of the fall. If you're not getting straight answers, then I want to investigate because something fishy is going on. Okay. Um, Also, if there's a fall in a nursing home, I want to know, was it witnessed? Did somebody see the fall? Because a lot of times what happens is uh, I'll get a report that, oh, the nurse walked by the room and saw them on the floor. Well, maybe the nurses didn't witness the fall, but a lot of times the roommates or the roommate's family witnessed the fall. And a lot of times I'll get a report from the roommates or the family of the roommates that, yeah, they fell and they were on the floor for 10 minutes or 20 minutes before anybody came. I'll also want to know, did the family member hit the call light before they got out of bed and had a fall? I want that question answered. That question should be answered by the staff. They should know the answer to that. Also, I want to know, was the person assessed while they were on the floor before you got them up and put them back in bed or back in the wheelchair? Because they have to do an assessment after every fall. Also, when there is a head injury or the person hits their head, in my opinion, that person should be checked out by a physician's assistant or a doctor because elderly people who fall and hit their heads, in my experience, often get some type of bruising, severe headache, sometimes a subdural hematoma that can be very dangerous to an elderly person. I'm not a doctor, but based on my experience, uh, as many falls as I've seen and elderly people hitting their head on the ground or on a bed or on a dresser, I would want that elderly person going to the hospital. And in my opinion, it's no excuse for the nursing home to say, we're just going to monitor that person. I want the elderly person going to the hospital. If there's a fall and they hit their head, whether it's in their bedroom or in the hallway or on a walk, I want that elderly person going to the hospital and getting a full checkup to make sure that everything's okay and make sure that nothing needs to be done immediately.